Hello everybody, we're here at the Botanist Guild in Gridania to do our next Botanist job quest. Fufucha, or however you say that damn name, what do you got for us? Fufucha is troubled and needs our help to solve the problem. Okay. My dear Miyoko, you are looking ever more a botanist. I do believe you are ready to take on further responsibilities for the guild. Guilds such as ours exist only by virtue of the cooperation of our members. Each individual must set an example for the rest if the collective is to thrive. The time has come for you to set just an example. A matter has arisen, the handling of which I would entrust wholly to you. You may deal with it as you see fit, providing you see the problem solved. The matter in question concerns a valued client of ours, the merchant Albgast. It would appear one of our number has done something to upset him. Pray seek out the merchant at the ebony stalls and inquire after the reason for his ire. Oh, and choose your words well, lest you add fuel to the fire. Okay, let's go make this guy upset. Hello, Mr. Albgast. Fufucha sent you, did she? Good. I'm not a man to mince words, so forgive me if I seem blunt. You know what Majoram is? But of course you do. You're a bleeding botanist. It's a very common ingredient in alchemy, isn't it? Very common. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you botanists supposed to be experts in harvesting such stuff? Yes, you are. Strange then that the expert who bought me my last batch of fresh Majoram didn't so harvest the poor plants as dismember them. Why, the leaves were so torn up I couldn't recognize what they were at first. Needless to say, they're next to useless. So thanks to your herb-hacking colleague, I have no Majoram to make my concoctions, which is why I inquired at your guild, only to be told you are out of supplies, and here we are. Now, if it ain't too much trouble, I would be obliged if you could bring me 10 sprigs of fresh Majoram, and I'd please like them whole, as opposed to the fine bleeding puree your bush butchering colleague delivered. Truth be told, I don't much care about your hatchet-happy friend. What I do care about is not keeping my customers waiting for their medicine. In short, hurry. Oh, and for the love of gods, be gentle with the plants, will you? I shouldn't have to say that, but after the last bloke, I'm not taking any chances. Alright, this man's very upset. Our previous guild member really fucked things up. Let's go get his stuff. Alright, seems like my fastest route there is just teleporting to Bent Branch Meadows. We can just ride our little puppy the whole way. Actually, let me make sure I have sneak on, because I swear every time I don't have sneak and I get hit by something. Okay, I guess they should be at these lush vegetation patches. Yeah, there it is. We have a 100% on these two. Well, we're about to get these in no time flat. I'll see you all when we deliver our stuff to the man. Albgast, I have your stuff. Did you get the Majoram? The herb is said to grow around the matron's leaf. Oh, I hardly need to tell a botanist this. Do hurry, I'm keeping dozens of customers waiting. Yeah, man. Here's your stuff. Ah, the Majoram in such fine specimens. I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time, friend. Thanks to you, I can get back to making echo drops. Do you know of echo drops? They're an alchemical concoction that restores voice to silenced lips, allowing the imbiber to cast spells again. Conjurers and thaumaturgists never leave home without a bottle or three. But I must say again, these are some of the finest specimens of Majoram I've seen, and they're none the worse for the picking. It's clear you know your way around a plant. As for your colleague with the heavy hand, I'm certain your guild will deal with him appropriately. Thanks again, and send my regards to Fufucha. We did it! We made the man happy! And we can go report back to Fufucha. 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 Ah, there you are. Thank you for the job well done. There's no need to report the details. I've heard all I need to know. It is my belief that the botanist in question had naught but personal gain in mind when he so hurriedly harvested the Majoram. In his haste to complete the task and claim its reward, he damaged the herbs and rendered them useless. Such greed brings shame to our guild, and I will not tolerate it. The offender's name shall be struck from our roll. As I taught you when you first came to us, a botanist nurtures the natural environment to the benefit of man and wood. He who only thinks of his own benefit has no respect for nature and is unfit to call himself one of us. Of course, you hardly need reminding of this. Something tells me you shall never give me cause to worry. But let us speak of cheerier matters. Tell me, did gathering the Majoram pose you any trouble? If you ever find your work unduly onerous, you might consider outfitting yourself with better gear. Even something as insignificant as a new pair of boots can make a world of difference. As you gain knowledge and experience, you will find yourself venturing farther afield in search of new bounty, and your choice of equipment will become ever more critical. Go now, Miyoko, and keep up your efforts. I look forward to seeing you continue to grow as a botanist. Certain gear gets... yeah, we already know this. Gear gives us better stats. We know. I think nothing there is actually better than what we have, so... But yeah, that's the quest complete. Thanks for... oh, I leveled up. Thanks for joining me. We will see each other the next time. Bye-bye, and ta-ta.